Hey people, Wartaal here, and welcome to this PvP world that I was making. And I made a video in my last special video because this is a special video as well. I actually have made 25 videos, and from now on I'm gonna make every Saturday a video of my PvP world and how far I made it. And yes, I made this rail system different. You have stops where you can watch, and if there comes a new minecart, the minecart where that stands on that place will go. And by the way, someone commented, sorry I didn't write your name, but that I should make the world smaller, and I did actually. First it was until the wall, and now it's until there, so it's closer to each other. And I made this road, and I made some more trees, some more water. I made it more realistic, the world. And I made a house where I'm gonna put something special in that I'm not gonna tell you guys. Then you have to play on this PvP server when it is finished. There's the house. You can see it very good, but there it is. You see, and there will come something special in. It's not finished yet. And oh, let's see if we can move. But yes, that's the main thing that I changed in the last days. Oh, I made something else. I made it control able to turn the door on or off, so you can't start the game there in the castle if the control room there's a lever. If that one is switched, only then you can go through the door and start the game, as I told in the last video. And other thing is I made those sandstone kind of lines, and there are the caves coming, because the dirt, the grass line is the line of the mountains that I'm gonna make in the coming days, I think. Or I'm gonna make more houses and trees and stuff, because it's very empty now, and the blue castle has to come as well. But let's take it away. But I'm gonna make the mountains and make some caves in this kind of system. And I think I'm gonna make other house here, and this gonna be a ravine or something. No, I don't know yet, but maybe some towers on the sides or in the hill, something to hide, to shoot, because this is very small and it's the main way to, between the castles. And I'm gonna show you the house from the inside, and but first show you this, the Lake of Death. And it's a danger zone, because if you go in here you're probably gonna die. If you're gonna play on the server, just try it for fun and you'll probably die. But this is the way and the road that I was making, and it goes to there and to there, and there's some kind of water. And I made this one. Oh, whoa, weird lag. I suddenly turned around. Weird. But this is the house that I made. and let's go in it and show you guys a table with some chairs, some bookshelves, kitchen, some candlers, or I don't know how that's called. And here into the ground, this, some chests, and this, some buttons. But let's turn the game mode to 0. And then you can see it's very dark than here in here normally. But when you go upstairs, you can see everything. And yes, but that's the thing that I made in the last days. So this is the first video of the series that I start. It's PvP server, and I'm gonna call it, I think, PvP World Update or something with update. But when this is finished, I'm gonna play on it every Saturday, and you guys can join and play with me. But that's what I changed in the last days, and I'm actually gonna show you something special. I'm gonna show you how to make a 3x3 button code door, as I made there, and then you have to press 4 buttons or more, whatever you want, and then the door or something else opens. And as I said, it's only with 3x3 buttons, so no space between it, only 9 blocks, a square of 9 blocks with buttons. And I'm gonna show you that. I'm first gonna make it, so be right back. So this is how it looks like, and as you can see, you have some wire here, here, and here, and here, and all the buttons work, and they all have one redstone line. As you can see here, the top 3 and the middle 3 and the under 3, and to hide this you do simply this. And for this, because here comes the door, like this, and yes, and so you hide it, and this is how it looks like, and you can see through the floor, so this is it. And just for this, you have to make first up, and you have to you need some space around it. So if you have this and all the buttons on it, you have to put the first one on top and do one up, and those are next to it. I thought it was, no, it's like this, sorry. So then you do this as well, and then you have the top ones, because if you press this one, it will go on, and this and this. And the middle ones are easier. They are just like this and this. That first, and then the middle one is this and this, and the ones next to it are with a repeater, and this and this, and then you have those 3 and those, and the bottom one is just beneath it, is like this and this. So you just do this, and this is so, and so, and then you have this. Wait, it has to go so, like this, otherwise it will connect, and that is the thing you definitely not want with this. So you have the bottom ones, the top ones, and the middle ones. Yes, that one. Do it again. Yes, there it is. So you have all 9 things, and then you just hide it like this, the floor, and then the next to it, and next to this one, and just do the roof like this, and then you have to do this with stairs or something else to hide those 4. But then you have the thing itself. So, and now I'm gonna make the code. So you choose a few numbers. Normally I use 4, but you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. 9 I want, oh yes, 9 can as well, but then you just use one number 2 times or 3 times. That's a lot of work if you want to use a number more times than 1. But that I'm gonna show you that as well. But first I'm gonna destroy this, and then I'm gonna show you it on this one, because I made the door that I want to open when I press the code, and I made that already, and I made kind of a room, so it's easier to do it with that one. That was just for making, so you can watch this video and make it for yourself if you want to. And let's put that back. So, and you're gonna need pistons and for this, and that is gonna make noise. So, or you do that when you press any button, doesn't matter which one, but there always is a noise of pistons, or you make it so far away that you can't hear it. That's an important thing, because sometimes you see in videos that people have this, and they press a button and listen, and when they hear the pistons they know that they have the right one. But first of all, I normally make it far away, something like, wait a moment, this. And the important thing is that they all have to be pressed. So you'll have to make this, and what I'm gonna make here, oh sorry, when this one is on, oh, I have a little bit of lag, but when you press one button, you have to make it be on, and that you do with a piston. That's what I'm gonna show you in a minute. But when you press this button, that torch will go off, and for the rest nothing happens. This one stays like this. But if you press them both, this one will go off and the torch will go on. So when you press this one and that one, oh, I'm gonna use torches for that.